We're here today to go to the Prime Candidate program in the Containment Sector. Specifically, to find the slide projector, which Dylan says will bring me to the truth of whatever's going on, and somehow, once I see that, I'll be convinced to be on his side. At the time when we talked to Dylan, Jesse was kind of like, okay, whatever man, sure, I'll go see. And that's what we're doing today. Oh, that lovely chanting of the hiss elevated again. We've gone without it for so long, I almost forgot it was a thing. But how could I forget? Okay. That place specifically? Do I go there via security? It seems like there might be a small crack that'll let me walk over there. A little bit further. No, that's not quite how you get there. How do you get there? It's been a while since I've been back in this area. Kind of forgot what it's like. Panopticon, logistics. Prime Candidate program. Ah. Here we go. Oh! That was bizarre. There's just one guy here waiting for me. Mirror supplement. Again. Victorian mirror. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. I assume if you go in the mirror and then you die, that might be it. Yeah. Supplementary materials, August 18th, 1915. Dang, this is so long ago. We certify that the case of Mrs. has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. What? Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. What? Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blah. I guess because this was written like 100 years ago, people back then were not really that careful with the things they say. Oh, it's the females up to their thing again. Oh, did we read this one already, or? The item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. A hanging mirror, oval in shape. The frame is made of ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. No, I think we have read this, right? Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images, some are while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a distance from the item itself. That's why when we were inside the mirror, we couldn't exit the synchronicity lab. If we could, that would be really scary. Yeah. Agents have been sent in, and some people have come out speaking backwards. Prolonged exposure, not advisable. That's gotta be somebody's dog. Somebody on the dev team? Hello. Transit corridor. So this is the way out.
Define. After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents.
You kidnapped
They're
him.
gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me.
Oh my god.
Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7.
Oh?
We're spoiled for choice.
We have a grand total of 2 people. Could P7 be me? I'm just wondering how or why they only took Dylan. If they took Dylan from Ordinary, there's no way they wouldn't have noticed me because I would be in the vicinity too.
Prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
I feel like I understand where his sentiments come from, because a part of him thinks that, oh my god, that threatening red. Part of him thinks that, oh, a prime candidate should be somebody with no ties to the outside. If this person has no parents, then his parents can't be hurt, because he feels bad about hurting his own family and all that. But, having somebody be confined to a place 24/7 also doesn't seem like it's the right kind of treatment to, I don't know, broaden their horizons so they can become a better director. Because there's a lot of things that Trench knows because he had education outside and yada yada yada, right? I assume. Hold on, I gotta deal with these people first. Oh, come on. I didn't do anything. Where is the cluster? I don't know at all. Is that a different guy than usual? He seems like something I haven't seen before. Oh my gosh, I just took a chunk out of the pillar. Is that gonna cause some structural integrity issues to this place? See, these guys die in one hit, but this guy takes a tad more. I need to find the cluster. Buddy. I want to try seizing it, because apparently seizing it will give me some health. But it died. So I can't really do that. It takes a little bit to get it to the point where it's seizable, but not dead. Okay, let me deal with you. This charge shot might not be the best thing here. Whoa, quit it! Hey, you're still being healed. Hold on. Did the cluster die or not? What are you doing? Oh, it wasn't dead. Now it is. What happened to this place, by the way? It's all like... it's not straight. Thank you. Remote thought. Well, that took a little bit of effort. Oh, God. No. There's like rooms. Okay, we'll look around slowly. Seems like even before I came, this place was pretty trashed. Although a lot of it could have been me. Personal mods full already? I have so many. Basically, the level 3 ones, anything under level 4, we can just immediately throw away. And even the level 4 ones, we have a lot of repeats. Yeah, I'll just do this for now. We'll save the work for later on. Can get rid of this one. 72, 66, this one's better. Okay. Okay, this is really strange, because if a building breaks, it wouldn't do this, right? The building is twisted. Bright Falls Supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of memory loss? Like a kind of memory loss? Permanent? She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Harmon, referred to the creator's dilemma in the file regarding Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was a result of a forceful perception of a subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Right. If Control and Alan Wake are in the same universe, it seems like Alan Wake is also a prime candidate, or a prime program candidate. Or prime candidate program candidate? I don't know what number he is though. Maybe the 1 to 5? You probably want me to go to the P6 room, right? It's kind of scary.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
What's going on there? Oh, I think that's the cell that Dylan lives at. It kind of looks like a concert stage. We'll just watch it here.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, Prime Candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
Wow.
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay, Marshall is against this plan of maybe using Dylan as the director. I feel like part of why, when we heard the other recording of Dylan, he sounded a lot like an overgrown child is because the people here were sheltering him really badly. They kept him in a freaking cell, and all he had to do was watch TV and eat pizza.
There's so much coming together in this one case.
So far, that's what we know of anyway.
Object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something.
Is this more like a research place that studies P6, rather than P6 being here? Transcript. Subject was alone in this outburst. You again! I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her! I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch! I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message! Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated. Dylan was talking to himself, probably about Polaris. For some reason, she's kind of like, an entity, but we know, both me and Dylan know that she's female. So, pretty sure it's her, and Polaris might be showing Dylan me.
Prime candidate 6.
Are there two Polarises, or can she just somehow shift between me and Dylan at the same time? Oh geez. P6 victim autopsy. Agent killed during involving codename P6. Roberts. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region. Lacerations and confusions of the upper and lower torso. Fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right. Basically, this guy's super dead. Dislocation of elbows, dislocation of knees. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the was contorted through his contortion powers. With being able to look at somebody and move their organs around, crack their bones, dislocate their joints.
We're talking Northmore.
That's creepy.
Here. And I don't want to invoke his name.
I wasn't aware that Northmore was so revered. Maybe that's why his body is freaking powering the entire thing. You know, the whole sarcophagus thing and all. Closed cases. Can I open this first? Thank you. What is that? That's... Why are you frozen on this frame? Oh god. I hate this show. Did Dylan have to watch this stuff?
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Whoa. Jesus.
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
Director? What happened to the other kid, by the way?
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Okay, that one was scary because that guy was yelling the whole time. Plus, it wasn't very educational. What happened to the other kid? God. I don't like those puppet shows. But that was, interesting though. I wonder what kind of brain I have, and what kind of brain Dylan has. Dylan can break people's ribs and stuff with his mind, seemingly. That's before the introduction of the objects of powers, right? So I can levitate stuff, but it's not because I can naturally levitate things. Bright Falls. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, C.E., that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Refer to events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. Oh, so this place is frequently a spot for AWEs. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. Oh, I remember her. I love her. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted. Refer to the 1970 Thomas Sane, 76, 78 Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Oh, were those the two rock stars in the Old Gods of Asgard band? Alan Wake was believed to instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in that search. Ah, this is talking about directly what happened in Alan Wake. Well, we're here for the slide projector, but so far, nothing. Probably because there is still a P7 room.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
So I am P7. Dude, who took a picture of me in the library? That's creepy. At the coffee shop. They even have a photo where I'm directly looking at the camera. What the heck? Okay, so this is really weird because... What is this? Ooh, candidate P7 outfit. We have so many, but we haven't been able to check them out because we haven't gone back to executive yet. It's weird though, isn't it? Why did they decide to lock Dylan up, but not me? Maybe it's because of exactly what I was talking about earlier, like, oh, Dylan is so sheltered, but if we have two of them, maybe let's leave one out in the wild and then keep one in-house and we'll see how they develop, and we'll just see which one's better by the end.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
That one little thing that Dylan said is still at the back of my mind. About how... Isn't it weird how both Jesse and Dylan are names for boys and girls and... Oh, I don't know, it creeps me out. Jesse Faden movement tracking. But according to that, the one audio log we heard back in Dylan's cell, it seemed like they didn't know where I was, but maybe they lost me very recently. Which, okay, this is not true because they knew I came to New York. This is current. Oh my god. Oh, eastward movement. Cause for concern? They've been tracking me across the country pretty much.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well.
What?
We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
Why is she talking so much?
Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
What the heck kind of psychiatrist was that? She was talking at me. She wasn't listening to me. So either she's planted by the FBC, or they somehow stole this tape from the psychiatrist's office. I mean, neither are really that different. Transit corridor. We're heading towards the turntable. Okay, in that case, why not go downstairs first? In the prime candidate program place? Because I don't think we finished looking around here. They knew about me the whole time. The whole time. And it's sad because apparently both me and Dylan had feelings of abandonment. But we never abandoned each other. We were taken away from each other. That's what really happened. All thanks to the Bureau. We just got cubicles here. This is more like an informational archive place, because they don't actually keep the candidates here, it's just the information on the candidates. Oh, I can't listen to that. Whoa! Okay, was that just me bumping into the table or what? That's a lot of shelves. Yeah, look at the freaking architecture here. What the heck happened to this place? Like, it's not... That's not normal. Happiness. Place just started shifting upward. Like, the stone pretty much bent itself. Wait, we saw an altered item. An object of power that could do something like that, right? Which one was it? The one that was in the Panopticon. The one that they told me to contain? It was the one that gave me the levitation power. I can't quite remember which one that is, though, off the top of my head. Oh well. Okay. Surprisingly, there's actually not too much around here, it seems. It's kind of amazing that even though the building is bent, none of the shelves are broken. Okay. This is a weird design choice, isn't it? There's a room that we can only go to via P7, but then it's gated here. Why? They've been monitoring me for 17 years. Thought that was a clock. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay, so now it opens. Ordinary AWE. What?
I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Why do they have a whole section dedicated to it? Well, probably because 2 prime candidates came out of it. So it's an important thing to understand. Y'all happy? Did the guy die already? My friend? Maybe spin isn't the best weapon to use here. I feel like it's not. Because nowadays, I find myself preferring to launch than to use my gun. Charge seems pretty situational too, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that and maybe Pierce? Yeah, let's go back to maybe Shatter for a bit. Haven't used that one for a while. Am I happy with this? Reload speed. Headshot damage. What's the other one? Damage against enemy armor. 95%. Dang. Recoil, recoil, recoil. Freaking get rid of this. We don't need that many recoils. Okay, why don't we go with headshot damage then? Sure. Oh, wait. That headshot damage is only level 1? No, I changed my mind. Damage after a kill. Whatever, just stick to what I had before. And get rid of that one. Work chat, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. A work chat log. Everything is documented here. Definitely don't say anything you don't plan on having recorded. Hey, why is it... Oh, Jesus. Why is it so red over there? Should I be using this? This goes down. Maybe let's investigate this side first. Yeah, there's stuff there. There's also a control point that hopefully we can take. It's really dark here. I think we have to take the elevator. Willow AWE shipping manifest. Inventory list of recovered materials. Hollow sphere, stone-like material. Vitrified soil. Pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass. Dead dog. Rusted metal bucket. Leather wallet. Aged shotgun cartridge. all materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Speaking of sectors, remember back when we first saw Tomasi? We saw a list of the sectors, but one of them was scratched out. Do we know what it is yet by this point? Because I'm not sure which ones we have seen and which ones we haven't seen. Oh, good thing I walked away from that. You were the one screaming.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Yet, he's the one who had to stay here for all his life. But you got to live a relatively normal life, despite being monitored. How would Dylan feel if he knew that? And he does know that, doesn't he? With Polaris and all. Because Polaris kept showing him me, apparently. Oh, that ain't working. Is there a point in using my gun? If I love levitating so much? I don't even know. NYC subway. Does this just go to a dead end? I guess so. Oh my gosh, I really gotta remember I can freaking levitate. I don't do this enough. Well, it's good to remember that, hey, I'm a human, right? Like, I shouldn't be abusing all my supernatural abilities just to get around easy. What the heck is that? How can I get to it? Is there a control point here I can... That actually doesn't seem like it, which scares me. Oh. I think we're onto something here. Can I sneak through? Well, I got this, but that's no help. How do I get there? Where is there? Yeah, there's a little room here. You can see it on the map. But we gotta figure out how to get there. I hear sounds. Don't like it. Is it from above? Don't think so. I think we probably have to go in here and somehow find a little crack that leads to the right spot. Which it seemed like I was on the way to here, but this space is too small for me to do too much. Oh, that's gonna bother me forever. What is that? Can I maybe levitate it out if I can't go in myself? If it's a document, then I can't get it out, but what is it? Oh, there's a freaking door! Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. What? What the heck? Oh. Okay, you know what? I'll leave you alone for now, but I'll come back. I'll definitely come back because now I'm really curious. Just doesn't help that it's really dark in here. I can't even see the walls very well. Anything on this side? Probably not too much. Oh, this is a control point. Oh, so the walls might move then. Oh, frick. Oh, that was really silly. I didn't realize that was a control point. I thought that was like some strange place where we had to squeeze between the walls to get to a new location.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
It's not even been something that we could just move past. Because from that event, I lost my brother. I lost my parents. I lost everything. Okay, I still can't stand in this. Can I? No, I can. But the first moment hurt a little bit. Is it just a place for stuff? That's kind of disappointing. Oh, that's it. Okay. Fair enough. I gotta lower my expectations for these rooms. Every time I see a locked room, I'm like, oh, there's gotta be something good behind it. But sometimes, it's just a cafeteria or whatever. Okay, I got 4 points now. And I've already upgraded everything I want to, so what do I really want to do today? Melee? Shield? Seize? Levitation. Seize and levitation. Well, they're all important. Maybe let's try... levitation duration. Okay. Oh, that's only 1 point, so of course we can keep going, or we could try increasing a little bit of everything. We'll do that. Ground slam. Press C while levitating to slam into the ground and damage nearby enemies. Ah, so there's my incentive for using levitation. Okay, good. I have finished this one, killing people in the containment sector. Containment prisons eggshells is a very human reaction. Violence too. Okay, sure, man. Maintenance incursion. Strategic target. Hiss demolition experts. None of these are really relevant. Kill video game the hiss. Armor beetles. Okay, sure. Oh, we have a thing for the containment sector. Without getting hit, kill his snipers using shatter. That's really, really specific, and the prize is crappy. These things I don't think are really that important, so we'll just do it or not do it. Whatever.